Hi, I'm Adam Collingwood. Now this video is for traders and investors, but in fact actually it could be for anybody. And this I want to be as transformational as possible because it's something that totally changed my life many years ago in the way that I see the world that I live in and how I relate that to how I trade. Now, apparently only 10% of people are successful at trading. And I'm always asked the question, why is that? Why is it that only 10% are? And my answer to that is that people think too much. They think too much. Now, as James Allen once said in his seminal book, As a Man Thinketh, we are what we think about all day long. Now, that is partly true if you are totally immersed in your thinking. So all the thoughts that are coming into your mind continuously, and apparently we have 40,000 of them. So you can imagine all these thoughts constantly coming in every second. Which one are you going to act on? Which ones are true? Which ones are about the future? Which ones are about the past? What about this? What's going to happen here? What else is going to happen today? What about what I'm going to have for tea tonight? What's going on here? What's going on there? Continuously thinking. What's going to happen today? What's going to happen? I don't know. And then when it comes to trading, the problem people have is ambivalence, indecision. Their mind is so caught up in thinking about whatever is going on that they become too attached to a particular trade. And that attachment to the trade affects their emotions here. Emotions is where traders lose money. And in fact, anybody who has a bad association to money in the way that they think about money, those thoughts that are coming in, causes the biggest financial problems for people. They have a fear of money, a perceived fear, I would say, and this creates all sorts of emotions here. Now, traders also have an attachment to money, which again causes emotion. Isn't it strange if you've ever traded a virtual account, a demo account, how you do quite well at it? I don't know whether you've done that before, but just try it. And the reason why people do so well with a demo account, a virtual account, is because they are playing with false money. It's not real money. It doesn't matter whether they lose or not. Whereas the moment that they start trading with real money, that invokes thoughts of fear here that then feeds the emotion in the gut. What's the likely outcome going to be? What happens if I get this wrong? What happens if the market moves against me? Wherever. It keeps coming at them. This thought after thought after thought after thought. Emotion after emotion after emotion after emotion. So what do you think the likely outcome is going to be of that trade that people make? Well, how can they trade successfully if they're trading from fear-based thoughts and fear-based emotions? You have to take the power back. You have to choose the thoughts that work for you, that are aligned to your own happiness. You have the choice. Would you prefer to control your thoughts or have them control you? Remember, the future doesn't actually exist. There's only this moment, and there only ever will be this moment. Tomorrow doesn't exist yet. Your thoughts about tomorrow exist, and they will constantly keep coming in. Where do they come from? Where do thoughts come from? Well, I'd like you to step back and become the observer of your thoughts. Watch yourself. Watch the thoughts that you have coming into your mind, across the screen of your mind. Okay? Step back as if you're watching a movie. Step back as if you're watching yourself there. You are the I watching yourself. Now, I know this is going to sound a little bit trippy for you, but for me, this is what transformed my life. Once I was able to make that connection that I am not my thoughts. I am sometimes if I'm totally immersed in them, but when I'm not, I'm the watcher of them. So if I was going to, relating this back to trading, if I was going to make a trade, I would step back and observe what I'm doing, what thoughts I have. Are they good thoughts? Am I thinking rationally? Am I following the system that I've created, that I know that works? Or am I acting irrationally and charging into something when I should know better? Step back, watch myself, watch my thoughts, watch my feel. I can feel the emotions. I don't watch the emotions, I can feel them. Here, I can feel the emotions. Detach from money. Detach any association to losing. Stick to the principles of the stops that you're going to put in place in case that trade goes against you. And then stop, close the trade, stop it. But the moment you start thinking and your emotions get involved, that's when you're in trouble. That's when you're in trouble. Because once those emotions start to build up in you, you then start to get frightened and fearful. I'm losing money, I'm losing money, I'm losing money, what I'm going to do, what I'm going to do, what I'm going to do. And all these thoughts and thoughts and thoughts keep coming into your mind. You have to stop that. You have to step back and become the observer, the watcher. And as I said before, this isn't just for traders, this is for anything that you do in your life. Because our life is about being happy. Our life is about waking up each day and looking forward to what's going to happen. And if our thinking is wrong, if we've got all these thoughts, thousands and thousands and thousands of thoughts coming through the day, it's no wonder people are so stressful and they're running around all over the place. Oh, I've got to go, I've got to be here, they've got to be there, I've got to be here, what I'm going to do. And they're constantly rushing. They're not even present in the moment. They are just immersed totally in their minds, just in their heads. And even when you talk to people, you can see that. They're not really listening to what you're saying, they're just in their heads. Stop thinking so much. Stop thinking so much. This is so transformational for me. It changed everything. It's like the Matrix, where Morpheus said to Neo, I'm offering you the blue pill or the red pill. You decide. This one will take you down the rabbit hole into Wonderland, and this one, you'll forget everything that I said and you'll go back to your old life again. Well, I took the one that sent me down the rabbit hole, so I'm there as I look at myself in my own movie, my own life, and all the characters that are in that movie. Because I want to be in control of my thoughts, not the thoughts that are coming in from the environment. I want to be in control of my emotions, not to be behest to the emotions that are coming into me because of my reactions, because of old thought patterns. I don't want old thought patterns. I want new creative thinking. Here I can imagine what I want to happen in my future. This is where I am the creator, to take the power back so that I create the thoughts that come in here and the emotions that I have, how I feel each day, each moment. Also, detaching from money. The moment we become too attached to money, we become fearful of it. And then what happens? Money becomes, should I say the other way around? Most people are currently servants of money. Instead, we want money to be our servant. I'll say that again in a better way. Money is not real. The moment that we make it so real for us, we become servants of it. So change the relationship that you have with money and make money your servant to give you the lifestyle that you want to have. Do not become the monkey and money being the organ grinder. So you have to go to work every day, you've got to earn the money, you've got to earn the money, you've got to earn the money, you've got to earn the money. And you become a slave to it. Break the chains. Break the chains, pull away from it, become the watcher, decide what it is that you want in your life, who you want to be, what type of thoughts that you want to have, the emotions that you want to feel, because everything, your life is the emotions that you feel in this moment. Everything is emotive. Me talking to you now is emotive. How I feel now as I'm talking to you, that is emotion. I have thoughts coming into my mind now. But I can allow them to just cross the screen of my mind. Don't take your thoughts too seriously. If you have 40,000 or so thoughts every day coming in here, decide the ones that you want to act on, the ones that are aligned to your happiness, your life will change. When you can step back and see yourself in the movie, you become the director of your own movie. You are the script writer of your own movie. You are the character in your own movie. Life's so precious. We're here to have a great time. So let's watch what we're doing, observe what we're doing, and when it comes to trading, try detachment. Just look at yourself, your thoughts that are coming in, and just feel what it's like before you make that trade. So that is the reason why only 10%, if that, of traders are successful, and the other 90% lose money. There's just a graveyard of failed traders. And it's because of this. It's because of this. Change that. Stick to your system and strategy. Whether you're trading or anything in life, whether you are investing, whether it's relationships, anything in your life, when you watch what you're doing, you step back. It's as though you're not yourself. You're watching yourself. You're this entity, this I, that's watching what's happening. And that's when you're very still in this moment, that's when creative thoughts come in. And you can imagine things into being. You can start manifesting things into your life instead of being totally immersed in this old pattern of thinking. And something I am known for is talking to people about advanced thinking, and I use that to how I trade successfully, so that I don't become emotional. I detach myself and become the watcher. So I hope you found this video helpful. It transformed my life. If it can help you in any way possible, then I'm grateful for that. That's something I want to share with people. So please share it with as many people as you can if you think that this will be helpful for them. And please like the video if you do like it. If you have any comments to make, then please make comments. I do welcome comments. And what's left to say is, please try this. If you do have any questions, then please let me know.